Hello my dear students, in this lecture we will see previous year GATE 1996 question. This question was asked for 2 marks on complex stresses topic. Question is, a thin cylinder of 100 mm internal diameter and 5 mm thickness is subjected to an internal pressure of 10 MPa and torque of 200 Newton meter. Calculate the magnitude of principal stresses in MPa. Now you can see in the question a thin cylinder. Here a thin cylinder is given, right? Means it is a hollow cylinder. It is a hollow cylinder. It is having thickness, means it is a hollow cylinder. Let us say of internal diameter. The internal diameter of cylinder is 100 mm. This internal diameter ID, let us say small d, is 100 mm, and 5 mm thickness. The thickness of cylinder, here the thickness of cylinder is 5 mm. 5 mm, right? It is, if I see cross section of this, let us say capital D is external diameter and internal diameter is small d, here the internal diameter is small d and thickness is t. Here thickness is t. Therefore can I say external diameter? If I say external diameter as capital D, it is nothing but internal diameter plus 2t. Therefore external diameter is 100 plus 2 into 5, which is nothing but external diameter is 110 mm, right? Now it is subjected to internal pressure of, here inside there is a pressure, right? The pressure will act on the component. The pressure will act in all direction. This pressure is given 10 MPa. It is subjected to internal pressure of, here pressure P is acting in all direction. Pressure P is acting in all direction, and it is given that the pressure is 10 MPa, right? Again it is subjected to torque of 200 Newton meter, means on this pressure vessel the torque is also acting. Let us say this is a torque T. This torque T is also acting of magnitude 2000 Newton meter, which is nothing but 2000 into 10 to the power 3 Newton mm. This is the torque acting on the component. Now you can see here in the question, as component is subjected to internal pressure, there will be a hoop stress and longitudinal stress, and as it is subjected to torque, there will be a torsional shear stress also, right? Now along, if I consider element, let us say if I consider small element on this pressure vessel, on this cylinder, right? Pressure vessel is nothing but cylindrical pressure vessel. It is a cylindrical pressure vessel. If I consider small element, right, along diameter, there is a hoop stress or diametric stress or circumferential stress, and along length of cylinder, there is a longitudinal stress sigma L, and due to torque, there will be a torsional shear stress. Tau, right? Right? Therefore here the component is subjected to, if I consider element, small element on this cylinder, along x direction there will be a longitudinal stress sigma L, along y direction there will be a hoop stress. These formulas you will get from strength of material, and there will be a torsional shear stress also. Tau, right? Now for this case, calculate magnitude of principal stresses. That is, we have to calculate sigma 1 major principal stress and sigma 2 minor principal stress, right? Now let us calculate these values, right? Here I am erasing. You have options, write down, note down this question. Now we will calculate. First we will calculate sigma x, which is nothing but sigma L, and longitudinal stress for cylindrical pressure vessel is P D divided by 4T. Now here P is inside pressure, D is inside diameter, divided by 4 into T is 5, which is nothing but, if I put all values and if I find, I will get 50 MPa. This is the stress along x direction, which is longitudinal stress. If I find stress along y axis, which is nothing but hoop stress, and it is nothing but PD divided by 2T, which is nothing but equal to P is inside pressure 10, D is inside diameter 100, 2 T is thickness 5 is equal to 100 MPa. which is nothing but sigma y. And again, if I find torsional shear stress tau, torsional shear stress for hollow cylinder, it is 16T upon pi capital D cube 1 minus k to the power 4. This formula already we have derived, right? Now you can go in derivation and you can check this formula, right, in previous lectures. Therefore put the values where k is diameter ratio, that is small d divided by capital D is equal to 100 divided by 110. Put these values. Therefore 16 t is 2000 into 10 to the power 3 divided by pi capital D, outside diameter is 110 cube 1 minus 100 divided by 110 power 4. And if I put values, I will get torsional shear stress as, if I put these values, I will get torsional shear stress as 24.20 MPa. This will be the formula for torsional shear stress, which is nothing but tau xy in this element, which is nothing but tau xy in this element. Now question is to find principal stresses. Now they are not asking to find hoop stress, longitudinal stress or torsional shear stress. The question is to find principal stresses, right? That is sigma 1 comma 2 is equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus or minus under root of sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. Now put the values. Therefore sigma 1 comma 2 is equal to sigma x is sigma L, which is nothing but 50, sigma y is sigma h, which is nothing but 100 divided by 2 plus or minus under root of 50 minus 100 divided by 2 whole square plus 24.20 square, right? Now resolve this. Therefore sigma 1 comma 2 you will find is equal to 75 plus or minus 34.8, and if I put plus sign I will get sigma 1, which is nothing but 75 plus 34.8, and this is equal to 109.8 MPa. And if I find sigma 2, then I have to put minus sign, 75 minus 34.8, which will be equal to 40.2 MPa. Now this will be the answer for question. Therefore go in the options. Can you see option B is correct choice? If you see the options, option B is correct choice for this question. Thank you dear students. In next lecture we will see one more numerical on principal stresses topic.